Pink Peeps team training, October 20th, and Sammy yelling in the background. Um, and we want to go over a few things. We're going to start doing these monthly until we get maybe first of the year we'll do them every other week or on Mondays. But they'll be taped so you can go back and listen to them. We want to start with the new website. So we know that there are some issues going on with the website, some internal server areas. Some of your customers got charged. They haven't been shipped. So I want to thank everyone so far for being so patient. I know it can be frustrating at times when you've called and they can't talk to you and your customers getting frustrated. But here's what I want to tell you. We have CS at plexusworldwide.com where you can email. I would suggest putting customer or shipping or refund high priority, some type of heading in all caps with high priority and send it high priority, and then put what's going on down in the bottom and send it. You can always call, but I think there's a high call volume, so you will be setting them for a little bit. So email, they do get back to you fairly quick. I know they did me, and I think they did Sammy. Here's Sammy.
Don't look at me. I look terrible. It's been a long day.
So be patient. I know that when they finish with all this back office stuff, we're going to have a fabulous website, back office training, mobile app. So, some of this stuff be taken care of. But here's what you do. If you can't get things done or straight, I need to get up a little bit here, for your customer, contact Sammy or I. I know that I've got a 7-day, a 3-day trial, a couple of those. Katie's here too. Say hi, Katie. Hi. I know she's got some. I think Sammy's got some. And I usually keep a bag of Slim so I won't run out. So contact us because if we can get something in the customer's hands when things get irritated and the customer gets irritated, if they've got it, then that'll help a little bit. So make sure you contact us. So, any questions? That message, Sammy or I? Well, what's next week, Sammy?
Sheila Medina.
Sheila Medina's coming. We have Brent and Julie here, but Sheila Medina's coming. And thanks to Joni, she has gotten Sheila Medina here and her group there. So we are all looking forward to going next Tuesday. So I hope that you all have been inviting, and promoting and promoting and promoting. Now, some of you are in our IPA group, which is our income producing activity group, where we stay accountable to each other. And we have been doing 2 to 5 contacts a day until the events started coming. I know Sammy's been doing about 50. I've been doing somewhere between 20 and 30. Angie and Tangie and Katie. I know a lot of y'all have been inviting a lot of people. So you just want to keep on inviting. And I'll let Sammy tell you because, she ended up having 5 guests. Tracy did an excellent job at the last event. She had 5 people. I know Tracy's been inviting rock stars, you, Tracy, Angie. Y'all are all doing, Tangie, y'all are doing a fabulous job. And I just want to let y'all know we're proud of y'all. And I know y'all can do that. So I know Sammy's been doing a lot of inviting. She's going to do that. But just to think about this, about 10% come who you invite. I know I've invited about 100 over the last 3 days. I've got 1 yes and 1 that if their schedule clears up. So you think that's 2 out of 100 there that I've only got a response. So you want to keep inviting 20 to 50. Send a short join me message to me for your reserved spot and send them a copy of the flyer that Sammy made. And I'm going to let Sammy take over just a minute and explain how she got 5 there from how many she invited.
Okay, so last time I think we talked a little bit about what Dawn Higgins had said, and Basically, what we were doing before was just sending people invites from our Facebook, and it's not enough. They don't see them, they're not looking at them, they don't care that way, okay? You've got to personally reach them, and you've got to reach them at least a minimum of 3 times before the event. So hopefully you've reached out to them once already, so it's not all bombarding them at the end. But what you do is send them a private message. It doesn't have to be initially about Plexus, but just send them a message, start a conversation with these people, however you want to do it. Um, it could be as simple as, hey, we have an event coming up next Tuesday. Um, I hope you can join us. Or it could be something more in depth, like, hey, I don't know if you've heard about Plexus. This may or may not be for you, but I'd love your support. Perhaps you know someone who can benefit from this. So, and then basically I would send like the Facebook link to the event or the flyer, and I'll say, all guests who come with me will get a free gift. All you have to do is click go in and show up. And so last week, that's what I did. And probably a week before, so now, today, you need to really start pushing. And people that you've talked to a lot recently, or your chicken list, or your dream team ambassadors, those are the ones you want to get there first. Or if you did the checklist with wealth, health, and wellness, you want your threes. You want to send them invites first, and go through. The closer you can get to 50 a day, the better. I did somewhere between 20 and 50 every single day leading up to the week. And I also did them on Sunday night. And then when Monday hit, I spent about 4 hours on the computer total, just following up with the people that I had invited. And I said, hey, just a reminder, we have an event tomorrow night. If you can go, that's great. Just let me know. I don't really like to leave it open-ended. I guess I kind of want to give them a reason to get there, or prompt a response out of them.
All right, but from those 5 that came, what was your result?
Okay, so let me think of who came now. One is a guy who's been really, really supportive. He's always sharing my stuff. I don't know if he's really interested in the products per se, but I know that he will always be one that supports me and shares my stuff. So that's still good. A potential ambassador to sign up, another ambassador to sign up. That should all happen before the end of the month. That's 3. Then the other 2, one will be a customer I know, is ordering a 7-day trial, and the other one, who was my other person that was there? I'm pretty sure that they told me customer. Anyway, I can't remember their name. That's terrible. That's why I make lists. And that's why all the names are written down in my calendar. But basically, that's what I did. I prepared little goodie bags that had gum, a business card, and I think I stuck a sample of Slim in there. And they were ready when people got there. Everyone got a goodie bag, and they were all happy.
And I know that Angie had some success with her people. Tracy talked to people too. So whatever your success was from that event from your guest, then post it in the Pink Peeps so everybody can see who's watching. I'm got to sneeze. Excuse me for a minute. Ooh, sorry. Um, but here's the thing, income producing activities. So by inviting and talking to people, that's what gets the people there. And that's what gets them excited about ordering or becoming an ambassador. And I saw Ashley. Ashley joined our team under Angie this week. And I saw her post today, and I just had to smile and grin because she said she went to our event with Brent and Julie, and when she left, she was so excited about the products and becoming an ambassador. And I know that she's going to do well because she was excited.
And you guys don't want to miss Sheila Medina, because she
yeah,
really knows how to do a presentation, and the energy level is going to be high.
yeah, she was our first experience at Super Saturday. And she is just a down to earth person, and she remembers us as the dancing people because we danced the whole time to the music. And so every time she sees us, she remembers us dancing from Super Saturday.
Talk about flyers, promoting
Yeah, we talked about promoting the flyers.
Facebook group.
Yeah, we've got a couple of Facebook groups going right now. One of them is our Pink Peep Goal Achievers, uh, which everyone should request to be in that. If not, message us. But what that is if you're striving to reach some goal, we are posting motivational tips, things like that. So message us if you want to get in that. We also have our Pink Peeps IPA group that if you are serious about building this business, it's an accountability group. We don't do a lot of posting information other than done or how many people we contacted that day. It's more of an accountability group there. And we've started a Pink Peeps personal growth group. And I have posted that a little bit, but we're reading The Circle Maker right now. And we'll be having a hangout with discussions and that type of thing, probably monthly or every couple of weeks. But the goal for that growth group is that in this business, you can sell and you can share and you can get people as ambassadors. But if you want to go far, diamonds and emeralds and sapphires, you've got to have personal growth, you've got to have spiritual growth, and you got to have business growth. Business growth comes from when we post opportunity calls or something from Sarah Robbins or something that if you're watching the opportunity calls from Wednesdays or the diamond documentaries, watch a diamond documentary every day. That's helping your business growth. Spiritual growth, someone you like. I love listening to Joel Osteen. I love listening to Joyce Myers. And I also listen to Sarah Robbins, who is also a business person, but her and her husband do a weekly spiritual broadcast. And that's how I got the Circle Maker, because she was talking about the war room and about praying. And if you ever listen to Celeste and Jen and Sheila and all your diamonds, Sonia and Helen, they talk about the spiritual and the personal and the business growth, that they have to work on themselves, and then they're able to help themselves, they're able to help others. And so we as Pink Peeps, we need to have all three of those. And we feel that God has led each one of us to the Plexus business. So we need to do those to grow ourselves so that we can help others. And in the end, John Maxwell says, if you help enough others, then it will help you to get where you want to go. So message us if you would like to get in that group. We'll be doing a different book every now.
I think technically that doesn't start till November 1st.
Yeah, we're going to do the first hangout November 1st. Right now, everybody's gotten their book and they're reading the first few chapters, so still time. Sammy's got some ideas about the Halloween goodies.
Okay, so last year, maybe it was last year. Yeah, it was last year. I was trick-or-treating with Harley in the neighborhood right down here in Concord, and we was going door to door, and we hadn't done that in a while. And this lady who lives in the neighborhood, I take Harley and Aubrey up to the door, and she hands me a bag back and says, "Here you go, Mom. Happy Halloween." And what was in it? It was her darn business card and a Mary Kay sample. So here's what you need to do. You need to make some goodie bags, and when you're out trick-or-treating with your kids or doing your little trunk or treats or whatever you're doing at your church, you make you some little goodie bags. And it, like I said, it may just be gum and a business card, or it might just be a flyer or whatever you have that you can use. I wouldn't go handing out slim samples like that because that would get very costly. But any information that you can get out there. If we were having an event, I'd say pass out event flyers, but our event will be passed. Mm-hmm. Any event or any information that you can get in those goodie bags related to your business or Plexus or what Plexus does or breast cancer awareness or whatever you can get in there, get it out there. It's easy. Prepare like 30 or 40 bags. If you can get all those out, which you should be able to do pretty easy on Halloween night, then I guarantee you'll probably at least get one person ask you what's Plexus. I mean, you're just sharing it. So
right,
definitely should do that.
All right. Parades. I posted in the Pink Peeps. We did the Railroad Festival, and we had a fabulous time. We ran out of candy for the kids, so we did learn a few things. So we want to do the Rustburg Parade the Alta Vista Parade, and the Lynchburg Parade. Now, it's probably a couple hours of your time. You may not can make each one of them. But here's where we're going. Most of you know we have Towman, which is our towing business. And so we're going to have our big green truck in front of us. And we're going to use the back and we're going to decorate it. We're going to put some lights and we're going to try to have a pink tree and put some of the things up that's related to Plexus. And then, of course, I'm going to have my four-wheeler that's pink with the wagon like we did in Railroad Festival. And Steve's going to have his four-wheeler. But we're going to do a little spin on this year. So Steve dressed up as Shrek. Steve makes a really, really good Shrek. And if you saw his pictures, y'all would agree. But I also dressed up as Fiona one year. Last year, we were Shrek and Fiona, and we won a contest. We didn't even know it was a contest. And so what happened is that Steve got a lot of attention at the Railroad Festival because he was dressed up as Shrek. And he got stopped, and they stopped him in front of the television station, which I found out was Channel 7, not 13. And I'm still trying to find it, but they specifically stopped him and put him on the TV thing, a Railroad Festival. So to attract attention. But what I'm saying is we didn't have anything pink, Peeps. We didn't have anything Plexus on Steve's four-wheeler, and he got stopped. So the idea of sharing is getting all this stuff out. So Steve's dressing as Shrek. I'm dressing as Fiona. And he's fixing some barrels so the kids can ride behind my four-wheeler. And so we were, if we wanted to garner attention, dress up as some characters. And I mean, they literally stopped Steve and took pictures with him. So he's got this Plexus shirt now that Shrek's just going to have to wear under his suit, But any ideas would be great. But that's the thing. You want to be memorable when you're in these things because there's so many floats that goes by. And so people are actually still talking about Shrek in the Railroad Festival. So that's what we want to do. And that gives us a way of being memorable. It gets us a way to put the banner out and our Pink Peeps Live banner. And when we hand out our cards like we did at Railroad Festival, they'll remember, oh, they were those people with Shrek and Fiona. So that's kind of what we're looking forward to do. And you know what? Plexus is about having fun. And our team, Pink Peeps, is about having fun. And you know what? We just want to make this a fun event. And that means it's a family event. So that means the kids can ride. We can set it up. If there's little ones, we'll set up something and figure a way where they can ride on the back of the tow truck. And of course, there's a couple seats in our four-wheeler we can put the car seats in too. So this is a family event. That means your husbands, your children, everybody can be in this parade if you want to be.
And the more hands, the better, because between Susan's stuff, my stuff, Angie's stuff, do we have anybody else with us? It was just us.
No, it's just ours. We ran out.
Everything they took it willingly. No one. I think I had like one person say no thanks, but I mean, other than that, they all took everything we had.
I mean, I had something like 70 bottles of water because we handed out water with our labels on it and a business card or something.
Flyers.
And Angie had water and you had water and we had candy that we gave to the kids that if they didn't take a water, we would hand out our business cards. So in these events, you're going to eat lots of candy, lots of business cards, and water is a good thing to hand out because you could put some breast cancer labels and your labels on it. So if you have any questions about that, let us know.
We've had a lot of new people join our team in the past few days.
Yeah,
so
welcome.
Yep, just welcome. And if we can help you, just let us know. Also, for those of you that are getting ready to gear up and do online events, if we can just kind of be there to help each other. Not really sure what's up with Tiny Torch at the moment, but we'll make it work. We'll make it through the online events. If we all have to, manually post for a little bit, it'll all be okay. And
and don't be, I mean, ask.
Yeah.
That's a lot of posting. So if it's, 7 or 8 of us, we can take 3 or 4 and post. So that helps. So, we're a team, which means when you're doing these events, don't think that you have to do them by yourself. Um, Anything else?
Um,
I can't think of anything. So we covered a lot of stuff.
yeah.
But invite, invite, invite.
If you're in wherever you live locally, if you're in Rustburg and you
Mhm.
have a few minutes, if you have some flyers, maybe you could put them out at some businesses. Let's say you go to the grocery store or you pass by the barbershop or whatever. Like when I go to Carson's or whatever to pick up lunch for work, maybe I can put a flyer up at
Mhm.
Carson's. Anything you can do in the next 7 days to really just boost the event would
Mhm.
be good.
And November 8th, I've got a really good friend of mine who's coming in to do a debt seminar at 3 o'clock.
Yeah, 3 o'clock.
We tried to get the library in Rustburg, so we'll be posting that. But, you know, we're in Plexus to get out of debt and to see how to manage our money. And so my friend Sheila's coming in Sunday, December 8th. And that's an event that you can bring your husbands to,
Friends.
friends to. And it's not something that, you know, if you got to bring the kids, we're cool with that too, because, you know, ours will be there. Um,
We'll make it work.
we'll make it work, and we'll just have a good time. Probably take about an hour at the most, 30 minutes to an hour. And so as you're building your business and you'll have this information, you'll be able to go forward with that. So I'm looking forward to y'all being there. And this is not just a Pink Peeps event. This is an anybody event. So we'll have some flyers for that. We're looking forward to Sheila. We're looking forward to our team growing the rest of this year and our momentum going into 2016. And I know that there's going to be lots of diamonds in this group. Um, I posted a Rock the Pink live. That is Tim and Michelle Thomas. Everybody associates with someone, and here lately I've been associating with Michelle and Tim. And they have great training on Monday at 9 o'clock, and they open it up to everyone. And they are truly one plexus because they just share to everyone. And this past Monday, they did a leaders retreat recap with 4 or 5 people that went there. And I wasn't at leaders retreat, but after listening to them, I felt like I was, because their takeaway is no matter what rank you are now, you just may be you. But if diamond is where you want to be, then you have to have the mindset of I'm qualifying for a diamond. So I'm qualifying for a diamond. How about you guys?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So have that mindset and write that there. Um, and so you say, well, I can't even get to silver, or I can't even get to gold. That's okay. Because if you have that mindset, that's a big goal. And as we're learning in Circle Maker, you have to have big goals. And you know why you got to have big goals? Is because if you ask and you pray to God about those big things, they got to be big enough so that you know that they're from Him, because you can't do this on your own. You got to have some help. We all have to have some help. So, a big goal, I'm qualifying for Diamond. And they had a speaker, Rita Davenport, and I haven't looked her up yet, but evidently she was phenomenal because everyone was talking about her. But she made a comment that she brought all the diamonds down stage, and she had everybody look at the diamonds, and she told them that the reason that they were there is because they wanted it more than anyone else. So, whatever goal it is, you got to want it enough to get there. And so, that's what I want to leave you at. What are your goals? They've got to be written down. They can't be in your head, they can't be stirring around. You've got to write your goals down of where you want to be. Where do you want to be December 31st, 2015 in your Plexus business? Where do you want to be by the end of 2016? That is a little over a year from now. What are your goals? Daily goals are you have to contact 2 to 5 people a day. You got to up that when you're doing events. But if we, Sammy and I, don't know what your goals are, we can't help you. And if you don't know what your goals are, you can't impart them to Sammy and I so that we can help you. And that's what we want to leave you with. Figure your goals out, let us know, have a meeting with us, and let's get you to where you want to be. Because guess what? You're qualifying for Diamond. Well, guys, it's been a great night. We'll have these monthly, and we will see you soon.
Until then, we're praying circles around your goals and in our team. So you guys have a good week.
We weren't. And what we're going to do is close with prayer. If you don't mind, we are going to pray over our businesses. Dear Heavenly Father, we just pray for each person that's watching this and for their business and their families, and that you will be with them and show them your love, and that you are able to help them reach their goals. We want to thank you for this day. Thank you for our team. Thank you for each team member that has joined us, and we are looking forward to the momentum that only you can bring to us. In Jesus' name, amen.
Amen.
Bye, guys. See ya.
Bye.